Out front here in the front of the estate at River Run, it's a great place to begin and end your special day here at River Run. A lot of our send-offs at the end of the night are here in front of the estate with big, fantastic exits, sparklers, and glow sticks, glow wands, all kinds of fun, exciting ways to end the day, but also a great entrance to the estate for your guests and for yourself as you begin your morning here at River Run. We also have some really incredible ceremony spaces here in the front of the property, the first of which being our beautiful fountain at the end of the front drive circle. And this actually was originally in the Bluestone Terrace when the property was first purchased back in 2019, but we've moved it to the front for a beautiful focal point and a great place for a ceremony and also inviting your guests to the property when they arrive. Our last ceremony location that I want to point out is our new Oak Grove. We have moved the top of the gate. The gate topper has been moved and put up on this beautiful, almost stage-like area underneath of the shade of the oak trees. It is stunning in the evening and afternoon and a really special place to celebrate a ceremony. Another great amenity at the estate at River Run is our riverside pool. It has a beautiful view of the entire property at the estate as well as the river. It's a great location for a rehearsal dinner, a private pool party, a poolside ceremony, or even just hanging out on the day of the wedding and hanging out with your family and friends. We most commonly also see some of our clients utilizing this space for getting ready. So inside the pool house, we have a full restroom and a nice sitting area, a full bar, and lots of room to kick back, relax, and enjoy as the day continues. Inside the pool house is another great space for our clients' partners to get ready during the day. We have lots of amenities in here for relaxing and enjoying, a full bar for laying out of snacks and foods and drinks and beverages to keep yourselves libated and comfortable. And we also have a full restroom with a full shower, so if anyone does decide to take a swim that morning, there's lots of room and time to clean up and be ready for the special part of the day. Some really fun architectural moments in here are continued even down into the pool house away from the main house with the beautiful marble flooring and the rotunda at the above and top of the roof. It's a really great, fun, relaxing place for our clients to continue enjoying their day. We're starting here in one of the restroom suites of the primary wedding suite, and this is primarily where we see our guests start their day. So this room is most commonly used for makeup services. The natural lighting that comes in from these beautiful windows over the soaking tub is beautiful and great for makeup, and we see our clients really enjoying with their families and their wedding parties, relaxing throughout the large space, which then leads in really, really beautifully into the bedroom portion of the suite. And lots more room for sitting, relaxing, and enjoying. Spreading out, again, another amenity that we really enjoy and our clients tend to enjoy is the amount of space that they have throughout the entirety of the wedding suite. So here, again, great view of the river out onto the Bluestone Terrace. If there's any ceremony setups or anything going on, they get a nice sneak peek view while that's happening.
And the bedroom features an 18th century French marble mantle that was purchased for the house, and the room was designed around it. The room also features a beautiful plasterwork ceiling, which is done in the French taste from the English 18th century to work with the mantle and the other design of the house. The walls are covered in a beautiful hand-printed French drapery wallpaper, printed in France and taken from an 18th century prototype.
And then we still have one more part of the suite into the other restroom. And this is a great place where we have lots of hair services, another great place to spread out, another full restroom for any getting ready needs that there are. So we love that our clients have lots of expansive space to relax, enjoy, and be comfortable with their families and friends. In addition to the expansive wedding primary suite, our clients also have access to the entirety of the guest room floor. So we're going to go ahead and take a look this way. Out through the foyer, we still have great view of the grand foyer, and it leads us over into the Lavender Orient suite. This is another excellent place for our clients and guests to relax and enjoy. We most commonly see this space utilized by mothers, grandmothers, extended family who need a space to relax and enjoy. If there's a larger wedding party, it's great to kind of spill out into this space as well, complete with a full beautiful restroom and a relaxing bed and sitting area if any guests need to kick up their feet or let a load off for a little while.
This bedroom features a chinoiserie mantel mirror featuring phoenixes and the pagoda. But one of the beautiful designs that Mrs. Saunders came up with was this incredible pagoda balance with the bell drops either side in a hand-printed chinoiserie fabric. The chinoiserie style was popular in England and France in the 18th century due to all the interest with the China trade for the English and the French and the Dutch as well. So you see these Chinese details in a fantastical style in many interiors from the 18th century.
And then another space additionally is across the hall is our green garden bedroom, which is now converted into a sitting room. And this is a great space for our clients to really relax, nice, lovely sitting space, enjoy a glass of white wine or a mimosa, a great space to collect everyone as we get closer to the wedding festivities. This space also is complete with another beautiful, lovely full restroom that has great views out onto the tennis court and the pool. And again, just a really unique, beautiful architecture and design that really helps tie the whole element of the estate in together. From the guest room suite, we come down the dueling staircases into the grand foyer. This is the first thing your guests typically see as they come in and get to experience all that is the estate at River Run.
This is a double height Georgian entry with a beautiful Adam-style plasterwork ceiling and incredibly beautiful floating circular staircases, which are incredibly gracious and beautiful to walk up and down. This was the entry hall that the Masseys always greeted their guests, usually with a cocktail in hand. Diane Saunders, as the designer, chose to decorate the room in full formal Georgian style. All the columns are marbleized by hand to match the marble floors, and all of the Corinthian capitals are picked out in 24-karat gold leaf, which was very much a period detail of the 18th century. The Eastern European craftsman, John Balassa, did all of the glazing and marbleizing and the gilding throughout the house, and that was done in a very correct 18th century style and not seen in 20th century houses very often.
Then, as we travel through the grand foyer and past our Woodhaven billiard room, we can journey into the Wedgewood Ballroom, which is a beautiful and stunning way to have lovely natural light into the room, a great view of the river, and excellent detailing work, plaster on the ceiling, and a stunning chandelier. This space is used for a variety of different things. We see our clients using it for a ceremony, a cocktail hour, dinner, a bridal luncheon, all kinds of opportunities within this space, and we love to see the creativity of our clients as they get to plan their event. We love sharing the history and the colors of this space and the design elements and how some of our clients can tie that into their event.
When the house was built, it has these elaborate plaster ceilings up above, and the designer, Diane Saunders, decided to treat the ceiling as an 18th century Wedgewood platter. So within the plaster work, there are 5 different shades of blue and blue-green to pick out the decoration and add depth to all of the detail within the ceiling and all of the handmade plaster work. All of the griffins and the other details are typical of Wedgewood and jasperware from the 18th century. And we spent hours laying out the colors for the painters to have very specific details for their placement. And the painters spent about 2 months in this room laying in the colors and cutting them in within the plasterwork details. We're in the musicians gallery of the Wedgewood room, and I wanted to point out a set of beautiful early 18th century ballroom chairs that originally came from Castle Howard in England. And Castle Howard actually is known from the Bridgerton series as the county seat of the Duke of Hastings. But these were in the original house and were purchased by the Masseys in the early 1980s. They're a set of 10 with the interlocking wreaths in gilded gold on the back, and in their beautiful original condition.
Coming off of the Grand Foyer, we are in the Cameo Ballroom, which is a really beautiful space to host a variety of different elements of your event. We have had all kinds of things such as rehearsal dinners and cocktail hours. Cocktail hour especially is really wonderful in this space as it flows into the Grand Foyer, but also flows directly into the Wedgewood Ballroom and out onto the brick terrace. There's all kinds of spaces to explore for your guests and enjoy, all while enjoying the amenities of the beautiful view of the river and a beautiful built-in bar. Spilling out of the Cameo Ballroom, we are now on to the expansive brick terrace. With the estate being built up so beautifully on the bluff over the river, we have an incredible view over the James. It is a stunning view for cocktail hour, an intimate dinner or ceremony out in this space. We see all kinds of uses for this area. And then it leads down to the stunning Bluestone Terrace. And as we head down the, again, dueling staircases down to the Bluestone Terrace, we see lots of clients using this as their grand entrance into a ceremony out on the Bluestone, or great for entrances of family and wedding party to the guests during dinner. This space down on the Bluestone is frequently used for our ceremonies. A beautiful backdrop with the James River behind is a really popular use here. We've also had some really lovely dinners and cocktail hours with bistro lighting and all sorts of creative ways to make this space the best for any part or element of your event. Coming in off of the Bluestone Terrace into the lowest level of the estate, we have the Tuscan Ballroom. This space is most commonly used by our clients for the dinner and dancing portion of their event. We've also seen some beautiful candlelit ceremonies as well. This space is expansive and gives that Tuscan winery feel. The warmth and the love that really emanates in this space is really quite incredible. We also have the beautiful wine cellar off of the Tuscan that is utilized for a sweetheart table, dessert room, photo booth, coffee bar, all kinds of really fun and exciting different things that can be brought to your special day. This space just off to the side is really excellent use, which then connects back into the expansive Tuscan Ballroom for dinner and dancing. We also have an extensive, large built-in bar, and there are 4 restrooms on this level, so all of your guests are comfortable and have a great time throughout the evening. In the formal dining room, we see lots of different events held here as well. We've seen quite a few bridal luncheons and day after breakfasts, important corporate meetings, as well as a nice, relaxing, comfortable place for guests to enjoy during cocktail hour. It's a really great space to host a more formal setting meeting or a formal meal, but again, even just a great place for your guests to enjoy as they peruse the main floor during cocktail hour.
The dining room features a beautifully detailed 18th century mantel that's all hand carved. And the original window treatments for the house are in a soft green silk damask, handmade by Scalamandre. And this damask is a document that was used in the Juliet Gordon Low house. She was the founder of the Girl Scouts of America. And down the center of the table is a very large and unusual 18th century mirrored plateau that was used for displaying flower arrangements and sweetmeats at large gatherings in the 18th century. This is a particularly unusual one because of its size and the fact that it's still all 5 parts are together.